Hello everyone, this side Preet Kamal. I'm a lecturer at Maheshwan Polytechnic College, Jalandhar. Today I'm here to discuss with you about the subject of computer networks. But before starting with the subject details, I would like to share an important information related to Mission Fateh, the campaign run by the Punjab government. Please wash your hands, use the sanitizer, use the mask, and along with that, maintain the social distancing rules so that we could win against this COVID-19 situation. So let's move on to the today's topic. So in the last lecture, if you all remember that we have discussed about the TCP/IP model, and we have seen that what is the difference between the two, the TCP/IP model and the West Side model, right? So in the TCP/IP model, they were having some demerits also, that it was not at all general, and it cannot describe any protocol stack other than the TCP/IP. The host to network layer is not a layer in the normal sense. It's simply an interface has been made between the data link and the physical layer. Then it does not clearly distinguishes the concepts of the services, interfaces, and protocols. It has all something mixed up all in the TCP/IP model, and it does not even mention the data link and the physical layers. So a proper model should include both the layers as a separate layers, right? So that is why a hybrid reference model was being made, that was called the internet model. But the TCP/IP model in relation with that a hybrid model has become very much popular. So next is how these models are working. What is the requirement that is needed in case of the PC in which you are using these models? Why are these used? How are these used? So these were some questions in the mind. So for that, we would discuss the next thing today, that is called the physical and the logical addressing. So what does that mean is, that is whenever we connect a system or we connect a network, a LAN network basically, then what happens, or any network when we connect it, what happens? Then there are two basic addresses that defines a particular system or a particular PC, you can say, that will tell that on which particular system you have to send some message. For example, if we are living in an say flats or in some apartments, then there is not only our house but there are other houses also, and if someone is to send something to you, then how it will recognize that it is you? Or something, another example, like if we are having, say, I will take the example of flats. Then what happens in the flats is there are wings, right? A wing, B wing, C wing, D wing, and all those, something like that, right? And in the A wing also there are say house number 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly in the B wing, similarly in the C wing, similarly in the D wing. All the wings having the houses, and the house numbers start from say 1 or say 101 or something like that, right? So all of them are having same house numbers but having different wing. So if you are to go to a particular place, or you are to go to a particular house or a particular flat, then what you have to do, you should know the wing number as well as the house number. If you will only know the wing number, then also you will not be possible to reach out at that proper destination, at your proper destination. If you will be having only house number, then also you will not be able to reach out at that particular instance, or at that particular point, or the particular house that you are to go, right? So similar way, in the similar way, whenever we talk about a network, in the particular network, when we need to configure some particular PC or to send some data to a particular PC or a particular system, then we have two different addresses to recognize that which particular PC you are to deal with, right? So these addresses are called as physical addresses and logical addresses. So we are having two types of addresses in case of the networks, physical and logical addresses. So as the name signifies, physical address means the address of the physical device that is being here, right? And the logical address means the address that is inside the PC, inside the software that tells us about the system, right? So the physical address here, it is used at the network access layer. Network access layer, it is used at the network access layer to identify the physical devices in a network. That means the physical devices, the devices that are connected, the systems that are connected, how much number of systems are there, and that particular system, as I've already told you, it has an NIC. Whenever a system is to be connected into the network, it should have NIC in it, right? And that address of that NIC card that is being installed in that system is basically called as the physical address, or it is also called as the MAC address. MAC means media access control address. So here it has given an example that each Ethernet controller comes from the manufacturer with the physical address called a MAC address, or media access control address. So each and every Ethernet controller comes from the manufacturer. The NIC cards that are being installed in your systems, they are having the MAC address by default in them, right? Whenever you will install them, then you can check that that there is a NIC card, and it will be having a MAC address. So the network in which it is connected, so they will extract that information with the help of that NIC card only. And when we talk about the logical address, so that means the IP address, the Internet Protocol address. The IP implements a system of logical host addresses, and it is called the IP address. The logical address is called the IP address. The physical address is called the MAC address. And IP address, as you all know, it is a unique address that is being provided to us from the network access providers that provide us the access of the internet, right? So they provide us the internet network address or the IP address, and it is used by the higher layers, internet network layer, application layer, to identify the device and to perform the particular internet network routing. For those purposes, internet network layer and the higher layer, that is the application layer, they basically use the IP address. That network layer, the transport layer, and the application layer, all of these layers use the IP address. The data link and the physical address, physical layer, sorry, they use the MAC address to identify the physical address of the network. So ARP is also named as a protocol, address resolution protocol. That is also a protocol which enables the IP, that gives the IP the capability to identify the MAC address that matches with the given IP address. That means if one PC, we need to define one system, we need to define one PC, then how we can define it? We can define it with the help of the two addresses, IP plus MAC. If we know the IP address of one system, then we could find out the MAC address, and if we know the MAC address of a system, we could find the IP address with the help of the ARP protocol, because it is having a table in that is stored inside the server or the system whenever the system or the server is connected into a network. So it has a table that combines the IP and MAC address of a particular PC. So if we know one address, we can find out another one with the help of this ARP. And the IP is used by all the protocols in the layers. The IP address is basically used by the protocols that are used for delivering the data, that are responsible for the sending and the receiving of the data. For those protocols, the IP address is used. Those protocols use the IP address. This means that TCP/IP data flows through the IP whenever it is sent and received regardless of its final destination. So IP address, if it is known, then they will be transferred. So here it is shown that mapping virtual address to physical address. It means that how your logical address and physical addresses are combined. So I would say here that the logical address is generated by the CPU and the physical address is generated by the MMU, that is the memory unit, right? So the CPU, that is the central processing unit, generates the logical address, say 245 for example, right? And it is given to the relocation register, that where in the memory it should be saved, which memory is free. Say for example the relocation register is 8000, so it will combine these two. The MMU will combine the logical address with its relocation register address, and then it makes a physical address, say 8245, and there the data will be stored in that particular memory, or the signal will be sent from that particular memory, right? So when we talk about the MAC address or the IP address, then we could say that this MAC address is having 6 octets, right? 6 octets are there, 6 blocks are there, and it is having 8 bits. Why it is called octets? It is having 8 bits, 8 bits are all there. And when we talk about the IP address, it is only of 4 octets. Octets in case of IPv4 version 4. We are talking here about IP version 4. What is IP version 4? What is IP version 6? I will tell you later, but here we are talking about IPv4, and here it is having 4 octets only. So the IP address is like in this format, say 192.168.2.33, and why it is like this, how it is made, I will tell you in the next lecture. But here the main thing is that IP address is having 4 octets and MAC address is having 6 octets, and it is shown like this. For example, this is the MAC address, destination and the source MAC address is given, say in this picture. So what here is 00:60:F5 F5:01:1F:2B. So it is denoted in the hexadecimal notation. हेक्साडेसिमल फॉर्म के अंदर ये मैक एड्रेस जो है इसको शो किया जाता है, एंड अलोंग विद दैट इट इज सेपरेटेड, द 6 ऑक्टेट्स आर बीइंग सेपरेटेड विद कॉलन. सो 8 बिट्स का कॉम्बिनेशन बना के 6 ऑक्टेट्स बना के कॉलन्स के साथ उसको सेपरेट करके, एंड देन दिस एड्रेस हैज बीन मेड मैक एड्रेस. ईदर सोर्स और डेस्टिनेशन, बोथ द एड्रेस विल बी गिवन इन दिस वे ओनली. Right, so if we will talk about the difference between the two, the logical and the physical address, then we could say here that the logical address is virtually generated by the CPU. What is a virtual address? It is generated by the CPU. Virtual means एक आभासी, एक not real, right? Unreal है, ये internal होता है सॉफ्टवेयर के, right? तो it exists within the MMU. तो physical address जैसे हमने देखा कि ये memory unit में generate होता है. देन ये जो विजिबिलिटी है आपके फिजिकल एड्रेस की, ये क्या है, व्यूएबल है, क्योंकि सॉरी लॉजिकल एड्रेस की ये व्यूएबल है, क्योंकि हम इसको सॉफ्टवेयर में अपने कंप्यूटर में जाके जब IPv4 वर्जन को ओपन करते हैं तो उसकी लैन नेटवर्क की सेटिंग्स के अंदर वी कैन प्रॉपर्टीज़ के अंदर जब हम लोग जाते हैं तो वहाँ पे वी कुड सी व्हाट इज़ द IP एड्रेस, तो हम लोग उसको देख सकते हैं, दैट इज़ व्यूएबल, राइट. लेकिन जो फिजिकल एड्रेस है जो NIC के ऊपर है, वो उन्होंने ऑलरेडी जब उसको बना रहे हैं उस टाइम पे उसको यूनिक एड्रेस उसका बना के भेजा है. एक बार जो एक NIC पे एड्रेस उसका जो बन गया वो दोबारा से किसी और NIC पे नहीं बनेगा. इट इज ऑल्सो यूनिक एड्रेस, राइट, बट इट इज नॉट व्यूएबल, क्योंकि ये मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के टाइम पे बन जाता है और इट इज इंस्टॉल्ड इन द CPU एंड वी कैन नॉट सी इट, राइट. देन द एड्रेस स्पेस, तो लॉजिकल एड्रेस जो है वो लॉजिकल एड्रेस की स्पेस लेता है, जैसे 4 ऑक्टेट्स पहले बताया, तो फिजिकल एड्रेस जो है वो फिजिकल एड्रेस की स्पेस लेता है, 6 ऑक्टेट्स में आता है ये, right. Then if we talk about the access, then it is used to access the physical address. लॉजिकल एड्रेस को हम लोग यूज कर सकते हैं फिजिकल एड्रेस को असेस करने के लिए. तो फिजिकल एड्रेस है उसे हम डायरेक्टली असेस नहीं कर सकते. नेक्स्ट इज द जनरेशन. इट इज जनरेटेड बाय द सेंट्रल प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट एंड इज जनरेटेड बाय द memory management unit, right? And the variation, तो जो लॉजिकल एड्रेस है वो वेरिएबल होता है, उसको हम चेंज कर सकते हैं. चेंज इन द सेंस कि उसमें नेट आईडी और होस्ट आईडी दो चीज़ें होती हैं. तो अगर हम चाहें तो उसकी होस्ट आईडी जो है, नेट आईडी तो फिक्स्ड होती है, जो होस्ट आईडी है उसको हम लोग चेंज कर सकते हैं. तो इट इज़ कॉल्ड, इट इज़ वेरिएबल, बिकॉज हम लोग उसमें चेंजेस कर सकते हैं. बट जो फिजिकल एड्रेस है दैट इज़ कॉन्स्टेंट, तो उसमें हम लोग जो चेंज है वो कोई भी चेंजेस जो है फिजिकल एड्रेस के अंदर हम लोग नहीं कर सकते हैं बिल्कुल भी, right? So this was about the physical and logical addressing, that what is physical addressing, what is logical addressing, how they are being used, how they are utilized, what are the parameters on which they are being used, like so. If you are having any doubts, then you could ask me anytime in the or in our live class. But before going, I would like to say that please like my video or comment on it, whether you like the video. Comment, tell me what you have liked, or if you are having any doubts, then you can also comment and tell me that what kind of doubts you are having, or what the point was there which was not understandable, right? So this was all for today. Thank you so much, and take care. Bye bye.